ready? All right, this is Mr. Gaskill doing our garden update for the week of April 20th. And the fertilized watermelons are starting to grow and they almost look like tomatoes right now. So let's go in and take a look at them. All right, so this is our first watermelon. It's Desert King. We fertilized with pollen from the sugar baby, and it almost looks like a tomato, right? But it's just going to keep growing and growing, and pretty soon we're going to need to put a sling in to hold it up so that it doesn't break off the plant. The other watermelon that we fertilized is over here. This is a sugar baby that we fertilized from a Desert King, and notice this has stripes. You can clearly see the stripes, whereas the Desert King we really couldn't see stripes. Over time, the sugar baby should be getting darker and darker and darker, and we won't see these stripes anymore. All right, a few other things going on. Our Dixie Lee is doing great. It keeps getting bigger and bigger. Another thing, it's been getting pretty hot in the greenhouse, and some of the watermelon leaves are starting to droop. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to keep the door to the greenhouse open so that we can get some air circulating through here, because it's been getting really hot and even watermelons can get too hot. So that's our update from the greenhouse, and let's go to the outdoor garden and take a look at what's going on over there. Hey guys, we are here in the potato garden today, and as you can see, the potatoes are doing quite well, and they're getting so tall now that it's time to do something called mounding up. And this is where you take earth or straw, or in our case, wood clips, and you pile them up around the stem of the potato, so you have a little mound around the potato plant. This encourages additional root growth, and it also protects the potatoes that might be close to the surface from getting too much sun. And if they get too much sun, then they start to turn green, and then they're not so good anymore. So we're going to practice mounding up with our potato plants, so let's get to it. So we're going to use some Western red cedar mulch to mound up along our potatoes. I'm just going to reach in here and grab a handful, okay? Then I'm just going to go back here to this back potato plant, and I'm going to pile up additional mulch around the base of the plant so that you've got a little mound of mulch coming up along the bottom of the plant. All right, we're going to do this for all of the potato plants, and it's going to take a little bit, but we'll get it done. All right, so we're just going to keep mounding up here. I'm going to grab a handful of mulch and then just mound up around the bottoms of these potato plants. And again, this is going to encourage additional growth and greater production of the potatoes. And these roots will just grow into the mulch. I've even grown potatoes in cardboard boxes. You can grow them in buckets. You can grow them in all kinds of things. You can grow them in straw. And some of these shorter ones we're not going to mound up quite yet. We'll let them get a little bit taller before we mound them up. But some of these are getting big enough now. It's time to mound them up.